better now, mate. Cheers. Oh, I'm up for it now. Oh, I dare you start as well. Look, got two of them. Oh. There you go, lads. Have some fun.
What have you done?
Oh, Mr. B, what happened?
Fucking... Well, he should be accelerating. Lewis has put the brakes on. I've gone straight to the back of him. And I spun out, and then I spun out, and then I couldn't get the tyres down. I've gone really wide at the fast left and gone round everything trying to avoid stuff. So, and then I've gone and then there's this other big fucking sign come out of somewhere. So I've gone into that, give me 6 damage straight away. I've got no top speed. I'm understeering everywhere.
Oh, where'd you hit Lewis?
Turn 1, mate. It's fucking I was just gonna let off and roll through that corner. Because the speed that you get from the line to there doesn't warrant braking. So he's broke a little bit going into the first bit, which is fair enough. I half expected people to do that anyway, so I did. Driving into the next one, in 3rd gear, should be at the speed where we're starting to accelerate out of that corner. He's he's on the left-hand side of Isa, and next thing his brake lights come on, and I've not reacted quick enough and hit him. He's been fine, but it spun me off backwards, spun me off to the left. So for fuck's sake, he shouldn't be braking there, he should be accelerating. Like, bullshit. Like, we're round the corner. What are you doing, Al? What have you done?
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting the brake marks in turn 1 to be gone in 1 lap, and they were. Spun out into turn 1 because I missed the braking point. I let everyone through, I got on track. Followed by that fucks your tyres when you have 1 spin. So I had another and got a bit of damage. I was like, right, okay, I'll come in the pits. I selected my damage and tyres because I needed tyres more than anything really, and I coming out the second to last bend, I went left onto grass because I still had to get my pit strategy, so I just pulled over off the track. Right, there's a gap, yeah, got my strategy, went back on the track. As I go around the last corner, I see someone coming. I thought, oh no, I can't fuck their race up, so I went over the sleeping policeman and into the pits and got disqualified.
Oh,
I was like, oh fuck, what happened? So, oh well. One of them.
Bullshit, man. It just pisses me off.
It's annoying because I got 1 lap and I wasn't expecting people to be taking brake markers out. Obviously something happened in turn 1, someone took them out, but they're off the track. They shouldn't. That annoys me because they're off the track. They shouldn't be taken out. But it's what it is. I didn't see it because I just looked behind. I used the look back button to see where Dad was.
Dad did shout it out saying they've gone from turn 1.
Yeah, that's because he see me go wide. I'd already gone through turn 1.
But I didn't pass you.
Yeah, I was off the track. Unless that happened, unless that's all that stuff that why they were all out of sorts.
No, they weren't gone from.
I went back down to like 6th, 7th or something like that until I come back on track. I was behind Jake. I think.
I was last after the 2nd turn. Do you know what I mean? Lewis should know better to be braking there like that. You don't need to be braking. Letting off the throttle is sufficient. You said before going to this race, it's not high braking track, especially at the start where you wouldn't have built up enough speed down the straight to be warrant braking going through the 1st turn.
So is it before he turned in like the 2nd part of the 1st turn?
Yeah.
Or halfway round it?
We're going round it, halfway round it. Like I'm thinking we should be starting to accelerate out now, and he's broke.
Is it the brakes? That's a weird one. Oh. Yeah, it's a bizarre one.
Unless I'm getting on the gas too early, but I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Well, you're on the gas.
I mean, that was
fairly early.
But you're pretty much on the gas the whole corner, really. Just.
Yeah, I mean, I braked twice for turn 1.
Brake going in and then let off.
I brake, drop 1 gear, accelerate hard, brake, drop another 2, and then wind the throttle on.
Yeah.
I've tried doing it other ways. It seems there is a faster way to do it in 1, but it's just so unstable trying to do it that you might get a 1 out of 5. You know.
That way you have to go out to the apex you have to go onto the left run off. You have to use the whole of the track, which it doesn't allow you to do because it just spits you out, which is bullshit because it shouldn't do that. These cars go all over curbs.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't like you can touch a curb if you're steering straight, but if you've got a load of turn on and you touch it, whee, round you go.
Well, that's bullshit though. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah,
you see fucking Formula 1 drivers spinning out because they're going over the curbs. They're using every part of the track. Them curbs
they run over the curbs, don't they?
Yeah, it doesn't spit them out. You don't see them crossing up and getting sideways because of the curbs, or you don't see the curbs pulling cars in.
It all depends how you hit them, doesn't it? When you're at speed, they do funny things.
Well, that one's flat, so that shouldn't do anything.
Now the exit,
first turn one.
the exit of it, you can ride over that one.
Oh, I can't. Every time I touched it, mate, it spit me out. It spit me out.
Yeah, but you have to straighten your steering like instantly before you hit it. You got to turn on.
Yeah, you
Because
can't.
your car's trying to pull away and hits that, it just automatically throws the balance of the car off. And these things are tetchy. They don't like to have anything disturb them, do they? Because they're relying on that downforce. As soon as something disrupts the balance of the car, it just spits them off. Whereas you do that in the pro car, you just ride over it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Most of the time. Probably just this car gets so hard on suspension. Lewis made a mistake. 10 seconds off. I'll Dav, keep it on the track, mate.
Are you streaming?
Oh, didn't even settle in. One lap.
I can't even fucking look up.
I looked behind, looked up, saw a marker. I was like, "Where's the other one? Oh fuck, it's gone. Too late."
I can't even look at what happened to me. I need to see it again because I might be at fault when I've gone into him thinking I've accelerated too early. But I really think we broke where you don't ever brake. Braking's all done before then.
Going into it, but once you're turning into the corner, you wouldn't be hitting the brake.
Out.
No. Sounds odd, and unless this car in front of him sort of pulled over a bit, he's gone, oh fuck, because he thought he was going to hit.
Well, maybe, yeah.
That's the only way you would, really, isn't it? Like I say, everyone else was behind thinking, yeah, he's on the throttle, oh fuck. Because you're so close, you don't react to it. That's why there's always turn one issues, isn't there? In all racing.
Turn one like that, yeah, when you can't fucking run on the curve and use all of them. Definitely.
Let's go, and I had the pace in that one. Well, not that I haven't had the pace in these cars. I haven't dropped the score yet, so. Oh well.
I had good pace, mate. I could have got a 34. I could have got a 34. I had a 34, definitely.
I get a point for qualifying at least.
I got a 30. I got a 35.4 in my qualifying of one good lap, and then loads of other laps. I was 3-4 tenths up just through the first two turns. Yeah, I just couldn't. I just keep getting cut tracks the rest of the track. So I was 6 tenths up when then I'm getting a cut track, and it's like, for fuck's sake. So I definitely had a 34.8, 34.7 in.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying because not many people did. So.
It's surprising people didn't quite get their quality laps in. I was expecting low 34s, and possibly, I know Isa, I definitely think Isa was capable of a 33. He was doing 34s with race pace.
Yeah.
I was doing 35.1, Dad did 35.2. I was expecting it to be a lot closer, but when we got the lap together, I just got my head down. First, it takes me on these cars the out lap, and then another 2 laps, maybe 3, to get the tyres up where I want them. I think I gave away the first 3 laps, and then just put my foot down on that one. I was a fucking stonker. It's just annoying, isn't it, when you all G'd up race, and you don't even get a bit of a race. You don't even get 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yeah, I could have chose to carry on, but...
Yeah, I always do, but I got disqualified.
Nothing to play for.
I see someone coming, so at the end of the day, I just wanted to get out their way. I didn't want to ruin their race because I wasn't getting the pits. But I wasn't expecting to get a disqualification.
For no reason.
Maybe the pit lane line is where you come off the track. Well, if it is, that's a bit sketchy because you've got people behind you come around there at some speed. That's why I got out of the way, because I just didn't want to get in someone's way and make them panic and go off the track. Before the corner.
It's when you go across left from the fast left, you're on the right hand side of the track. When you start coming across to the left to go to your right hander, pass right onto the pit straight. Before you come across, there's like a left little bit off that goes through. I think goes through the middle of the.
So it goes through early, then. Well, maybe I didn't see that because I was on the other side of the track in the gravel, letting people through. So maybe because I cut the exit.
Like that, I made the mistake myself. Because one was off the main straight. You just dive in it.
You did at speed.
But this one is.
Wow, that's probably what it was then. I didn't even know where it was. Because I cut the line wrong, that just disqualified me.
Yeah, where you've gone across the track to cut the line, that's exactly where the yellow line pretty much is, because I did the same.
Yeah, so I'll probably still be in
where-
too much speed, so that gives it to me straight away. That's a bugger. I was looking for. Oh, Dav's made a mistake. Lewis has got the lead. Hello. Who's that? Oh, I was looking at Eyes and Pancake. Close.
I hope those fucking crashes that come.
Oh, just so I say that. Pancake's made a mistake. Eyes goes through.
Fucking racing with his Saudi fucking Apex Warriors.
Yeah, go and do it.
Why Wednesday as well now, isn't he? He's giving up Wednesdays.
Yep. Yeah, he can get fucked. Jolly cup. Well, just because he's not winning anything, that's why he's trying to find leagues that he can dominate. I don't give a fuck, man. Give a fuck the jolly cup.
You know what I mean? It's like, just what's wrong with? What's wrong with these leagues? I mean,
you don't like the car.
You think you can get?
But it's not always going to like the car, are we? Do you know what I mean?
No,
the whole point.
No one's going to like it. I wouldn't have chose BMW. And I'm having a bit of fun because it's a challenge, but I wouldn't say I overly like the car.
Oh.
And I'm not that keen on the actual clears, to be honest. But I hope to get fun racing out of it.
They're a bit of a handful. They're hard work, but they're not headache hard work. Whereas it's like the Beam is a bit of a headache hard work.
I'm probably enjoying this one most. Just I like the high levels of grip.
I've enjoyed the
speed.
Beamer more, but just it needs it too quick for a league. I think for us all together, we're not.
Well, that's why I went for the lower one.
Yeah, well, not. I'm including myself. We're not good enough to be racing. Yeah, I know they're not quick, but the corner speed is too quick for people to be. I don't know. They're just. I think people are good enough, mate. Until we start having. Until there's a races where everybody doesn't spin out and stuff like that, and you're having near enough perfect races, barring like one incident.
And she got everyone within 2 seconds.
Everyone should be, that's when you start like AOR or whatever, or the guys from iRacing when they're all running properly together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, we're as a group.
Yeah, but we're for fun. We're not mega serious like that is money involved.
But it needs to be.
Yeah, but there's a level of fun to it as well. We've always said it don't matter on your pace unless that's stupidly slow, as long as you're clean.
Yeah. Well, so stupidly slow. Vic is 15 seconds off the pace. That's quite slow.
Was he?
He got 51 in qualifying.
Well, he wouldn't learn that slow in practice, was he?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. He's normally within about 5 seconds, and they normally say about the 5 seconds is the cut-off point. In Formula 1 it is.
Yeah.
They're the 105% rule, I think they call it. 107, I think it's now.
If you're not within that, if you're not
within 107% of the lead time, you're not in. Yeah, you got to do it, but you got to do that in practice, not qualifying. You don't get to qualify and race if you ain't within that. I think it's 107 now. They upped it a touch just because one of the cars was driving like the engine from the year before, so they allowed him a touch more.
Fair enough.
But they generally.
Right, we're back now.
Yep.
Sorry, mate. It's Mrs. Mum's here, so I'm not smoking inside. I got to go outside. Weed.
Yeah, I just watched the race. Has Mr. David Taylor got any damage? Don't tell. See that? Lewis is starting to pull away. Mr. G in third. Isa is just under 10 seconds behind. See if he makes any inroads into Mr. G. Big as nuts. That's all that's left, folks. How many are out? 3. that's good, isn't it? Some more time. I still got some damage and he's off. Mr. G and Pink. Yes. So lap time to be seen from him. 35.3. Lewis. David's just done a 35.3 as well. Oh. Let's just jump. Oh, 5 seconds penalty for Lewis. Naughty, naughty boy. One for Dav. So it's a 4 second. Oh, he's got 11, so he's safe. That's why he ain't letting off then. Wide lane.
Hello.
Hello.
Does my headset sound better? Oh.
I said it's a little bit clearer.
Oh, yeah, it's better now because I take the charger out of the controller.
Yeah, you're clearer. Still at your seat.
I bought turtle beaks today.
Yeah. Comfortable.
But they're cheap ones, I think. Only 30 quid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what they are?
Huxers, I think. Then. I think his were 30 quid. That'll be.
Yeah, yeah. Just Recon 50p or something they're called.
Yeah, they're the ones he's got.
Yeah.
I got them off eBay for him. Well, not for him.
But
I found them for him. Paid me, obviously. They were no good for me because my ears are too big. Didn't find them that comfortable. Wash my ears a bit. I got ones with massive cups on mine. My ears fit right inside. The rubber, the material actually rests against my head, not my ears. But you know, they're like 100 quid set, so I had to go through a few before I could find some that would fit me. Probably I'd find comfortable. I had these ones for like. I had these ones for 4 or 5 years now. Oh, that looks broken. That's the first car that looks noticeably broken. Lewis has got an 18-second lead. Wow, David's had another moment then. David's car look like? Looks clean. Let's have a spin out.
I've just been chatting there, mate, and I've just realised I was in game chat.
Whoops.
Yeah. I was saying, I'm fucking going on. Surely you should at least say yes. And,
No, you left, didn't you? Don't make a difference.
No,
Did you retire, or?
No, I quit, but I've gone into FIFA, so it's put me back into the game chat. So
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, you went in that game, yeah. Except we went quiet suddenly.
Yeah, so
I
I went HMV today and said, have you got any gaming headsets? It's like, oh, we've got these Sony ones, wireless, 75 quid. All these Turtle Beaches for 30. I was like, oh, I'll have the Turtle Beach, because I've heard Turtle Beach are meant to be bang on, like, good. So I said I got them, got back and plugged it into my controller, and Lewis like, oh, it sounds distorted when you talk. So I unplugged the controller from being off charge, and then it stops the distorted sound. It's only when I'm charging the controller.
His is, whatever he uses is really bad like that. Like you can hear loads of reverb and it sounds horrible. You know when he's charging his, do you know what I mean?
But it's weird because now that I've got my ears covered, hearing myself, I can't like judge very well how loud I'm talking. Do you know what I mean? Am I talking loud?
No, it's spawn. I know what you mean, because if I take...
Is that what they are? What were they for? I thought they're not to do with the purifier, I think. They're in here somewhere. Yeah, I was looking at them, I think... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Tony's in the pits.
Can't tell how loud. Tony's what?
Off. Oh, Toma's running in third. Gattering. He's had an off, he's in the pit.
Everyone's gone off then, obviously.
I think probably everyone apart from Lewis has had an off. He has got 5 seconds worth of penalties though.
That's something we're going to have to take into
He's
account.
Got a 20,
next season, I think.
He's got a 20-second lead because Dab's been pushing, trying to make that up.
Cross the line with more than 5 seconds penalties. You have to start at least take some penalties. You can't just fucking accumulate seconds because you know you've got more time on people. Defeats the point of being there, doesn't it?
Yeah, I probably.
Or we
start
maybe
to understand that maybe bring the limit down.
Yeah,
again.
Massively. What's the minimum is 5, isn't it? Next one's 5. So you go up into 5, 10.
Yeah, I think 10. Maybe move it to 10. Bring it right down to 10 because the reason we put it so far up is because people were getting like 5-second penalties on some corners.
Yeah.
So you got 2 penalties and you had a drive through. That's like, wow, that's too harsh. That is, because that's not right.
Not so much now, though, is it?
No, I wonder if they've adjusted that because I haven't seen a 5-second penalty since. I've seen a 2 seconds, maybe 2 or 3.
I usually have a 2 or 3 after I've ignored a couple before that and got only had a couple of seconds. Usually on the same corner, if you get the same penalty on the same corner, ignore it.
I'll just invite Tony in here. He's messaged me. He's open. Yeah, you're right. People start just going for it because they know it ain't got it. You got to have some leeway because that's sort of that. You make a little mistake.
Yeah.
And you get 1 second. So really, you didn't gain a second, but you also didn't crash or whatever, and you got 1 second penalty for it. So yeah, that's why I generally sort of take them sort of ones if I have to.
He's here as well.
Mr. G, what happened? You've run in third. Doing so good. He's still being game chat, isn't he? I'll try it again in a minute.
Game chat. Mike was muted.
Tony, you're running. I'll do it again. You're running so well in third. What happened?
I heard you, man. I heard you. You fucking haven't got pit lane penalties on you shit cud.
Pit in penalties?
Pit lane penalties. You've got it turned off so that disqualifies you if you speed into the pit lane.
What do you mean ain't got it turned off?
If you're speeding at the pit lane, you should get like if it drives through or 30-second penalty.
Depends how fast you go in it. So.
Right, does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. If you go like 10 miles an hour, you're fine. If you go 30, you get 40. You get qualified.
Where did you enter the pits from, Tone? Off the straight or before you turn right onto the straight?
In the proper pit lane.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know
because on P-Cars 1 on that track, the pit lane was off the straight, just a little shitty entry. But on that game, because I made a mistake during practice, I got disqualified for trying to enter the pits, and then when I decided to enter the pits was where the yellow line is, and you just got bumped over a load of curbs, not realising that wasn't the entry. Looked at the map and realised it was further back, and it's before the left-hander in it. I think you go off.
That's right on the left-hander, on the right-hander. It's right on it.
What, before you turn in, or after you sort of apex?
You turn in, and then you've got to turn in again to the pit lane.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't been in the pits once because I was the first one. This is the problem when you're first. Went down to turn 1, first lap. Oh fuck, there's a marker gone. Too late. I'm off. So I let everyone through. Kept going. I spun. I think I just thrashed the tyres. I tried to do another lap, and that just spun me again. Just on going around the S's.
I spun on the first lap, and it took 2 laps for my tyres to actually cool down. I had to back right off.
Yeah, my tyres cooled down fine, but I think I've probably found when I've done a spin, I just lost the edge of the tyre, and it seemed to slide all over the place. So I come down the back straight, got over to the left before the last corner, stopped there, did my pit lane thing, so I could do tyres, brakes, come out, and then requested a pit stop, and went round a corner, and I see a dot coming. I thought, oh no, fuck! So I jumped over all the sausages, make sure I didn't get anyone's way, got into the pit lane bit, and then got an instant disqualification. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh, what a cunt. These things happen sometimes. It's probably more my mistake for not knowing where the pit entry was. I just assumed that that's where it was on the last game. I hadn't actually done a drive in the pits. I don't usually. It's a bit, but I don't usually have to have a pit for any damage or anything. So I don't normally do any pit stop strategies or anything. So I hadn't practiced it. And I shouldn't
Yeah,
really, but I
watch
come in late and just got a quick quali and that was it.
Watch Dav now, and I'll tell you where the pit lane entrance is if you get on Dav now.
To be honest, I should have. Yeah, I was going to have a look on Chase Cam or something.
You've
Have
got a
a
row
look.
cones if you're on trackside.
Yeah.
You're on Dav now.
Yeah, I am.
Literally, where the cones are, there's three cones, and then see it, see there.
And that goes
the
in.
4 cones.
Oh, there. It takes that bit of track. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I must have came into the pit lane, and that was already past the slowdown line, because that just went back penalty. Or because I came in the wrong way, that disqualified me for not taking the right entry. I don't know. One of the two. It just came out so quick, just disqualified. I was like, bugger. Just sort of laughed, got up, and went and finished my cigarette. Oh, sod it. I haven't dropped the race or season, so it's annoying because I had pace. So, what can you do?
I was rolling well.
You were doing really well in third. You were holding Isa off. I noticed that.
I was gaining.
And you actually, to be honest, you were holding Lewis's lap time. You were actually catching him a bit.
I was watching. Yeah. And I got sketchy.
Let me go back. Yeah. Go back into game chat. Pas dans lui. Wow, I assumed you must have damage. They're just like, oh, he's not able to stay with him. Yeah, good shout out for the missed board, but unfortunately being the first one down there, I didn't notice, and that was like, oh fuck. Yeah, I didn't know where the pit lane entrance was, and I thought that was where the little jump in bit is after the turn. See someone coming and thought, fuck, right, I better get out of the way. Jumped over all the sleep policemen, and then turned right into what I thought was the start of the pit lane. That just went disqualified. I was like, oh dear. Had a laugh and went and had a cigarette and watched the race. It's annoying at the pace, but there we go. He said it was you, but he said no. When he said he doesn't know. That's what he thought. But he said if you'd have braked because someone was moving, or whatever. No. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying. I think it could have been because someone else moved over and you got to dab the brake not to hit him. And he said, yeah, we'll have to look at the replay. That was just the first response. Yeah, no, that's fine. I wasn't accusing you, mate. Hang on, calm down. I was just telling you what Nick said because he's not here. Chill. That's exactly what I said to Nick. That's probably what's happened. And he went, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, you have to react. I just screenshot that. Well done, Louis. So I can give you a bit of a race at the front there, lads. I still get my point for quali though. I love that. Yeah, me too. I hadn't had one yet, so. No, but you're close to people and something happens and you have to react, and someone's always going to lose out because they're going to be at the end of the pile. And that's exactly what I said to him when he said you braked it. I said, well, you don't know that someone in front, stuff might happen in front, and he's had to. And then he did say, yeah, fair enough, I don't totally know. It was just, no, I know. That's why I calmed him down and explained that wouldn't beat that. I weren't saying you had, I'm just saying that's That's what he had said. You know, I don't accuse unless I see what happens.